Okay, so this is the demo for our SSH distributed file system. And so here we have one master, one client, and several slaves. And so let's first fire up the server side, and then fire up the client side. And then we fire up the our Fuse file system. And so this is the one slave side. As you can see, there is a directory, user directory, which will store all the information, all the data files from the client. And when we first, so let's see what's in the user. So here, in this slave, there is sum.c file, which is a small program that will sum over all the numbers in the input file. And so now let's look at, so here this is another slave, and in this slave's user directory there are 3 files, and so there is an input.txt which will be used by this sum program. So as you can see, this is just a text file that denotes the input stuff. Okay. So we have already fired up the client and server, and so let's first fire up the one slave. Okay. So here on the client side, we can first do commands like ls to see what files are on the current slaves. So exe ls slave, no, the user. And so as you can see, currently there's only one slave, so these are the files on the slave side, which is sum.c. And now let's fire up another slave. What? Oops. Oh. Okay. So, and let's come back to the client and let's do ls again. So as you can see, now there are 2 slaves, and all the files on those 2 slaves are shown here, so we can know what are the files on all the slaves. And now let's execute this. I missed out a directory name, so user input.txt. So as you can see, the server sent back the response of the sum to the client, and we can see that sum is 45. So here the server grabbed the input.txt file and the executable program from 2 slaves and to put them together and run them. So, and we got the correct result. So that's it. Thanks.